Hi, I'm Christopher, the Chief Operating Officer here at Wings Over the Rockies Exploration of Flight Campus. And we've got a real nice aircraft to talk about here. But first, Wings Over the Rockies' very own Chief Executive Officer, retired Major General John Barry. Can you just tell us a little bit about how you got started into flying, what drew you to it, and what your career was like?
I started at the Air Force Academy and back in 1969 and graduated in 73. But I had the unique opportunity to do a couple of things there. I was a soaring instructor, CFIG, as we know it today, at that time when we were teaching other cadets how to fly. So after I finished with the academy, got my jump wings and went to the pilot training. So I went through pilot training and then went into the F4. I was a fighter pilot, flew that for over 2,000 hours. Then I got a chance to fly the F-16 for the remainder of my career, which got me to about 3,500 hours or so. And I've got about 5,000 hours right now flying general aviation airplanes since I retired from the Air Force. This is my airplane. It's a Tecnam P2010 MK II. It's a Mark II, which means that it's got a Lycoming 390 engine in it, which is 215 horsepower. It's always good to have more power here in Colorado, as we all know. And this airplane, I think, is uniquely designed in a lot of ways that really attracted me to it.
Would you like to take us around the airplane, show us what's inside and so on?
Well, this is what we do when we have kids here. It's a lot of fun to show them around. So let's take a walk around the airplane and then we'll take a look at the cockpit. This is another view of the airplane from this side. I do want to mention that the prop is a 3-blade prop. It's a composite, which, by the way, gives me about another 200 to 300 feet of saved distance when I'm taking off. It actually takes off a lot earlier. The tires are tubeless Goodyear tires, and that's one of the unique elements of it too. On the wing, there's no stall strips. It actually has a cant up. By doing that, it has better AOA, angle of attack, basically lift, alpha, we talk about it as it goes along here. So that's another unique design of the airplane. I do want to mention this. This is a pouch. It actually holds fuel. Some airplanes have limitations when they get really low on fuel and how much bank angle they can use. This airplane doesn't have that problem. It holds about 3 gallons of fuel in these pouches on both wings. Here's what is unique a little bit, is the horizontal stabilator is one complete elevator. The whole thing moves. You see that on some other general aviation airplanes, but clearly designed here. This vertical stabilator with the rudder is a little different because it's got not only a trim for the elevator, but it also has a trim for the rudder, which I think is an added feature that allows us to have some real capabilities there to get the smooth if you're going on long cross countries. So let's take a look at the inside of the cockpit. Well, this is the inside cockpit of the Tecnam P2010 Mark II. I didn't mention it earlier, but why is it 2010? It's unique because when Tecnam puts his pencil to paper to design the next airplane, that's the year, that's the number it gives. So this airplane, pencil to paper, was on 2010. In any event, what you have here is 2 computer screens and no round dials. Even the backup system is electric. So one of the things I'd like to point out is this is the primary flight director. This is the multifunctional director over here. This is where you have your traditional altitude, airspeed indicator, heading indicator, and artificial horizon. Here is where you have your GPS moving map display, but there's a lot more here that goes on. We can go through, different kinds of maps. We can do with the ADS-B traffic, so seeing other airplanes. We can move to weather around the entire country, and here's the United States. So right now we're inside, so we don't get the satellite communication. But here I would have weather for the entire country. But here's where we are. We're at Centennial Airport, and that alphanumeric is KAPA, Kilo Alpha Papa Alpha, for the airport. The other things too is you've got terrain proximity warning, and then we have maps. But you have also airport information, intersection information, VOR for navigation purposes. We have auxiliary pages to check on things. We have flight plans where you can put in your flight plan route that you want to fly. You've got your nearest, so if I want to know the nearest airport and nearest instrument communication frequency, I can check on that and so forth. And this is your backup system. So the battery here is unique too, because most airplanes only have a battery. If we lost everything, that would last for 30 minutes. This one lasts for 45 minutes. So this is the GFC 700 autopilot system here, and connecting to the communication systems here. So as I said, the lighting systems are excellent in this airplane. Really proud, plenty of room. The seats actually move, and I have actually an electric seat that raises and lowers it. But plenty of room in the back, and it's a very comfortable airplane to fly.
Well, there you have it, the magnificent Tecnam P2010 Mark II. Thank you for joining us, General. Really appreciate you telling us about
Great
your
job.
airplane here. Thank you for joining us here at Wings Over the Rockies Exploration of Flight Campus here in beautiful Blue Sky Gallery. I understand you got a flight that...
Yeah, we're going to tow the airplane out, and got a flight that's going, so we'll get to see the airplane in action as we taxi out.